Well, hey, buddy, FTRV, how you doing? Here's old Vannie VanGo behind me. And pretty much since the day I built this out, this is how I had to get electric into the van. Right here. Yeah, I had to run an electric cord through the back door, but today that changes. Stay tuned. So welcome back. Yeah, like I said, that's changing today. We're putting in a Mictuning plug port. This is going to allow us to hook up to shore power much more easy than before. That way I won't have to run the cable through the doors. I'm going to pop up on the screen here all the pertinent information for this Mictuning port plug. It is a 20 amp, 125 volt AC plug port, 12 gauge wiring, 20-inch extension, 5-in-1 T-blade adapter, so that way it'll take a few different type of AC plugs. And also what I liked about it was you get 2 plugs on the inside, so that kind of helps out. I probably won't use that often, but I will use it once in a while. So first things first, where am I going to put this plug? I don't have many options back here, and I hate to do it where all my water is, but I think that's where it's going to go. It pretty much has to. That puts it on the driver's side. I think I'm going to go 8 inches above my water inlet. Here it is, the Mictuning. Kit doesn't come with much. Your electrical port and a bag with several screws and a couple wire straps. All right, let's go over what we got for the install. Of course, we have our port back there. I've got a tape measure, a little punch here just to put a nipple in the metal to make the bit stick better. I got a small bit for a pilot hole, and then you need a 2-inch hole saw to make the hole for the back of this. I am not using a metal hole saw. I'm using a wood hole saw. I've used this on old Vannie VanGo before. It does work, but I would suggest not using something like this and getting you a hole saw that's for metal. Got a file just to file down any rough edges. That's just a hammer for the punch. And then of course some safety glasses. And like I said before, I've already picked my location. I'm going to go about 8 inches up from center of my water port. All right, so I guess I'm going to measure over from the light, which is just about 4 inches, and then also up. There's about 4 inches, and then I'm going to go 8 inches up. So it is going to be right about here. So I ended up putting a square on it, and I did move my spot over a little bit. That looks more centered with the water port. Got my dimple in there. That way my bit will stay. Let me get a pilot hole. Now remember, I said I don't recommend using a wood hole saw for this, but that's what I'm doing because that's what I have and I've done it before. Well, let's see how far we've gotten. I've gotten through 2 pieces of metal here, and I do have a 3rd piece on the inside that I got to get through. Good 10 minutes into it, and I've gotten through 2 pieces of metal. Part of the reason is my drill's heating up, I guess because it's so daggone hot out here. You can see I've changed my shirt. Anyways, let's get that last piece drilled out. Done. Now I'm just going to take my file here and just file down some of the rough edges. All right, let's go ahead and feed this through. I'm going to do 1 plug at a time here. Get it through this insulation too. Look at that. Now I'm just going to eyeball this level, probably mark our 4 holes for our screws to hold this in. It does come with a nice thick rubber bushing here that's going to keep the moisture out. So not only are these screws stainless steel, but they are painted black, so that's kind of nice. To drill the pilot holes for these 4 screws out here, I went with a 9/64 at the end. You could probably get away with an 1/8 of an inch bit, I went ahead and made them a little bit bigger. I didn't want to strip out the screw. My plan is I can use that to charge it up. Here you go, the inverter's running. Let's see if we are charging. There we go, power coming in from the grid, 470 watts. So again, thanks Mictuning for sending this out to us. We really enjoy it. If you like videos like this, install videos, camping videos, travel videos, subscribe. Give us a thumbs up on this video if you like it. Share with your friends, comment. It all really does help out the channel. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye now.